Correctional Service officer told the panel that while a few custodial centers in Nigeria are dedicated exclusively to women, most female inmates are kept within crowded general facilities but in separate wings. He explained that Section 34 of the Nigerian Correctional Service Act 2019 mandates safe custody, rehabilitation and gender-sensitive care for all inmates, but implementation remains a challenge, especially for inmates with disabilities.
Just recently, to show concern for the cause of women in the corrections, the menstrual week was organized throughout Nigeria to encourage NGOs, health workers, and others to look at this issue and assist, even though the CG is trying its best to make sure provisions are made for this natural phenomenon.
Deputy Comptroller General Ibrahim Idris revealed that there are currently 1,885 female inmates nationwide, 1,235 awaiting trial, 81 on death row, and 650 convicted. He said the provisions of Section 34 have been crippled by budget ceilings under the envelope system, leaving no dedicated allocation for women-specific facilities or welfare.
Instead of the envelope system, the CGC and even the ministry, I'm very sure of that, have been canvassing for the federal government to give us an open envelope system so that we can do expenditure as the issues emerge.
Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Interior, Dr. Magdalene Ajani, dismissed budgetary ceilings as an excuse, insisting the Correctional Service can introduce new budget lines if supported by strong data and advocacy. Ajani urged the Correctional Service to engage state governments, NGOs and philanthropists to complement federal funding.
I don't know how Nigeria can give any MDA an open blanket check. Then what are we talking about in terms of budgeting? So it's not possible. This is the system we are using. And if there is need to make a case, you make a case. That's why there is always avenue for budget defense. So please, I don't want to hear that. Let us make appropriate budgetary provision for things that we must take care of.
Dr. Jacob Salu, Executive Director of Prison Fellowship in Nigeria, commended officers for their personal sacrifices, but noted that NGOs still shoulder most welfare interventions. Dr. Duru Regina of the Rachel and Henry Amazing Grace Foundation alleged cases of sexual exploitation and emotional abuse in custody, calling for improved health care, rehabilitation, and officer training on gender-sensitive practices.
You will see women who, when they tell their stories, is a far cry from what we're hearing today. There's nothing to write home about. First and foremost, they're already serving, for being in prison. So I don't see a reason why, salt should be added to their injuries while in incarceration. So the emotional torture is one of so much. You may not see it on their bodies, but you may see it in the area of, brain resets.
I must say that the correctional officers are very proactive when it comes to issues of female inmates in rendering assistance, even when it involves their personal.
Day 2 of the public hearing ended with consensus on the urgent need to reform in budgeting, policy education, and collaboration with civil society, closing the gap between policy and practice, ensuring that women in custody are treated with dignity and equipped for life beyond incarceration. In Abuja, I am Chimize Zadima for Signature TV.